Oh, sorry about that, folks. I actually did not know that we were recording, but since we are. Hello there, everyone. My name is Maria Young, and I am reporting live from Central Florida. Now, all of my Facebook audience and also my YouTube viewers, you guys are probably wondering why I am dressed so flamboyantly. Well, the reason why I am dressed this way is because with the new year coming along, I really wanted to kind of take it a little bit over the top, go a little bit extreme, and go beyond what normal people would do, because I am not normal. But instead of just reflecting over the years past, I wanted to go ahead and reflect to a certain era. A certain era that had such a big impact on me, and that really was, in a sense, magical for me, because I was so young and so vibrant and so carefree, and it was just a moment that really captured and embodied who I am today. You know, the biggest impact on me. So I decided to take a little journey into the 80s. The 80s, that's right. I am indeed an 80s chick. And back in the 80s, I can remember all of the ladies used to tease their hair, all wild and crazy. And the bigger, the poofier, the messier our hair was, the cooler we were. And I was very cool, as you can see. But we also had the big bangled earrings. Ta-da! And we just put on whatever would clash, whatever would mix, and we indeed made it work. Of course, the colors back in those days were very colorful attire. Also, we were big on fluorescent colors, the fluorescent pinks and the fluorescent orange and the greens. We also had the wild and crazy color for our makeup, and we cannot forget the big bangled bracelets. And we also had the jelly bracelets, which I don't have a lot of them anymore, but we used to fill our arms up just with all sorts of different colored jelly bracelets. Some were see-through, some even had some glitter in them, and water, where when you moved it back and forth, you would actually see the glitter moving about. I was very intrigued. Well, as you know, it doesn't take that much to entertain me, but anyways. So, back in the 80s was such a magical time for me. The 80s embodied a certain feel. It was that feel good. Everything that was going on was really lighthearted, very free-spirited, and it wasn't as serious as it is today. I mean, it was all about just having fun. And that's why I believe, you know, it was most magical to me, because I'm a person that really, really loves to have fun. I want to take you on a little journey, and let's talk about some of the music that was really a big influence back in the day. You had your Billy Idol. You had your Guns N' Roses, your Megadeth. You had your Pat Benatar, your Cyndi Lauper, your Madonna. And by the way, I was a very big Madonna fan. I mean, I had everything that she had. I had the lace bow. I had the lace half glove. I had the lace leggings. I had the net tank tops. I mean, look, folks, back in the day, you could not tell me anything. I thought I was Madonna. And I used to always get into the groove. For you got to prove your love to me. Oh, well, before I go any further, I just want to go ahead and forewarn my Facebook viewers and also my YouTube viewers that this is my disclaimer. I do not claim to be a singer. Unfortunately, that was not a talent that I picked up along the way, and I should never really sing. I'm actually surprised I'm allowing you to get this personal with me, but that's because I love you so much. But again, this is my disclaimer. I do not claim to be a singer. And for those of you that are very sensitive to excruciating sounds, I would advise you at this time to turn it down. And I mean, turn it way down. Or you can even turn it off. But I hope you won't, because I want to share a journey with you. I want you to take my hand and take this magical trip with me. Okay? Please, please? Okay. Anyway, so, big influences. I remember Prince. He was like a heartthrob to me back in the day. He was so sexy. Well, you know, this was before he started going and doing these crazy stunts with performing in buttless pants and things of that nature, which really left me scarred. But anyways, Prince was very big. Loved the movie Purple Rain. And let's see, who else? There was Lisa and Cult Jam. There was Force MDs. There was Run DMC. There was Dougie Fresh. Lottie-dottie, we like to party, we don't start trouble, and we don't bother nobody. And there was the Fat Boys. The Fat Boys are back, bang, and you know we can never be whack. The Fat Boys are back. Yeah, and there was Roxanne Shante. There was the real Roxanne. There was Salt and Pepper. And this is for the hip hoppers, which I was. I mean, don't let the smooth taste fool you. I got down with it. I got down, all the way down to anyway. But there was Keith Sweat. There was Bobby Brown. There was New Edition. There was Michael Jackson with Thriller. There was El DeBarge. There was, who else? Pat Benatar. I mean, just a whole slew of great singers. And again, music was feel good. I mean, it was just, you know, just bopping around and having a good old time and not worrying about all the stress and the problems of the world today, which sometimes gets so overwhelming where we forget to have fun. So anyway, now let's talk about some of the shows and episodes that were on TV. Let's see, we had Laverne and Shirley. We had Tom Cruise, Top Gun. We had Kirk Cameron. We had Silver Spoons. We had Highway to Heaven. We had the Waltons. We had Facts of Life. We had the Golden Girls. We had the Cosby Show. We had Moonlighting and Spencer for Hire. We had the A-Team and Miami Vice and Dallas. All of these great shows. We had Little House on the Prairie. I was a big Little House on the Prairie fan, by the way. Good, wholesome shows. And let's take a turn and start talking about movies. We had, let's see, some of my favorite movies were, of course, I mentioned Top Gun with Tom Cruise. There was also Breakin' and also Electric Boogaloo. There was The Last Dragon, which was a very favorite movie of mine. And man, everything put together, like I said, it just really plays a lot in who I am today. I am very free-spirited. I like to have fun. I like to be carefree and young, even though I'm not so young anymore, but I still like to be young. I love the fashion that they had back in the day, and you know, it's so funny when my kids come to me and all of these styles, of course, are recycled and they come back and they sit there and they start dressing the way we dressed, and you know, they want to claim that they are the originators, where in fact they are not. You guys are just facilitators, we did this way before, way before you were even born. That's right. We put it in place because why? Because we cool like that. Don't you forget it. But yeah, with the New Year's coming up, I wanted to really reflect back to that era, back to a time frame that was so refreshing to me. I wanted to go back and become restored. I wanted to become rejuvenated with a childlike heart and a quality that I used to have. I wanted to have that zeal for life and all of that energy. I wanted to have that mentality that back then used to say that I could be absolutely anything that I wanted to be. That childlike quality. I think during the years we have a tendency to lose some of that with the layers of life, the layers of disappointment, the layers of hurt, the layers of logics and reality that we have a tendency to forget. But we have to know that it's still within us. It's still deeply bred in who we are. That's our roots. So don't disconnect from that root system. I want you within this new year to rejuvenate and revive that spirit within you, that childlike quality that says you can do absolutely anything. And I want you to grab hold to those dreams and claim it for yours. Declare it today that anything is absolutely possible. And any disappointment that you had in the old past year is dead and gone. It's washed away, wiped out, deleted. It is non-existent. And the only thing that you have now is your future and all that life has to offer. So know that anything that you want to do, you can absolutely do it. And that is all that I wanted to say to you today. I want to wish you a happy, happy, happy New Year's. This has been Maria Young, reporting live from Central Florida. Get into the groove, or you had to prove.